Now, there are a lot of people out here that are looking for alternative ways or sources of income because they're simply not happy with the job they're currently working after putting in 20 years of just hard work, all right, back-breaking work, or just the monotonous of doing the same routine type of activities on a daily basis. So you're working that 9 to 5 job and you're looking to get into trading and you just don't know how to, but you're interested in the idea at this point, because that's all it is, of trading futures and not really knowing, what futures are, or how much money you can make. What do you need to learn? Can you make a living from trading? These are all the questions that I've heard over the last 13 years through my experience of becoming a trader, and all the ups and downs I went through, the hurdles I've had to jump over. But I can assure you one thing, that it is definitely possible. But I will say this, that trading is definitely not for everyone. All right. And the reason being because people's personalities and who they are can stand in the way of them finding success in this business. Maybe you're simply not meant to become a trader, but meant to be an entrepreneur in a different way. All right. Maybe in owning a restaurant, a retail shop, whatever it may be that suits your fit. Okay. Whatever that may be. Okay. But maybe you're working a 9 to 5 and you're employed through an employer and you want to tap into something else to be your own boss and to where you can control your own destiny, work from home, enjoy the luxury of making money wherever you are at, whether it's sitting in a hotel room on the opposite side of the globe, sitting on a beachfront property, enjoying vacation time with the family. It is definitely possible. I'm not just talking about futures, but I am, because the sense is that I trade futures. I'm not a Forex or options trader, but I'm here to tell you that if you're looking for a way to own your own business and become an entrepreneur in a sense of being your own boss, all right, you can definitely do so in trading, okay? You can make a turn trading from a part-time standpoint to a full-time job to a business opportunity, just like most people who open up shop, regardless of the business that they're in, they're interested in. There's so many people today that are, they own their own business right from their own home. Okay. And it's pretty simple. It's just finding what you have interest and passion in doing. And I talked about passion before, because passion is what fuels, and it should fuel each and every individual that is looking to pursue their own thing. Okay. You don't have to go out here and open up shop on a storefront or some street front property. It depends on the business again, though. But there are so many opportunities in which you can make money right from home, and trading is one. And how do you go about doing it? That's the question, right? It takes time. And again, you have to figure out who you are as a person. You have to have capital. We all know that. Just like you have to have capital to open up and to start a company. But in this business, you don't need as much. There's a lot more of knowing how to researching, educating yourself on the markets, and regardless of what the market may be, okay, or what market you choose. But you can definitely go about in a slow pace of transitioning from a 9 to 5 job to trading part-time, and then possibly even doing it full-time. You're going to have to put in work. It's just not just an idea of something that you just dabble with once or twice a week and say you're going to do it. That's the problem with most individuals, is that they think they can get into trading by just spending a few hours on the charts and then they've mastered it. No, mastering comes behind spending hundreds of thousands of hours of on the charts, studying, back testing. As a trader, we're always educating ourselves, just like most professionals are. They're having to go to conferences and learn new information that may be presented. I mean, policies are changing, so we have to learn new things all the time, and we have to evolve. Just like with the markets, we have to evolve because they're always doing something different. So we may have to change our strategies just slightly, so that we can still trade. Okay. But in this business, it is easy to get into, but then again, it's not. Because one of the number one questions people always ask me is, how much money do you think I need to have to get into trading? I don't like to answer that question because everybody's destiny or everybody's path may be different. You may be able to take $1,000 and watch it grow. depending on who you are as a person. Are you a very frugal person to where you penny pinch away? And if you are, then you know how to control and budget money correctly, okay? Which means you're not going to jump into the market, leverage a lot of, well, with $1,000, you're not leveraging a lot of money anyway. But what I'm trying to say is that taking $1,000, I did a video on that yesterday, and just trading a few contracts at a time, you're not going to get rich overnight, but you can slowly do it over weeks and months at a time, and that'll give you time and opportunity over time, while you still work at your full-time job, but take a small amount of money and prove to yourself, because that's what it is about. Trading is about consistency. How consistent can I be in the markets and to turn a profit? All right. When you're working a job, you're getting that check weekly or monthly, if your salary or whatever the case is, you're getting that from your employer. But with trading, it's you against the charts. It's you against the markets. So you have to prove to yourself that you can be consistent, patient enough to look for the right setups or right moves in the market and take them, okay? And then slowly turn that account and watch it grow little by little, day by day. Yeah, you can do it with $1,000, but it's going to take you longer to get to where you want to be at. Or I've seen people take $10,000 and they don't amount to much, and where they think that they can become rich overnight, taking $10,000, they're going to flip $10,000 into $30,000 or $40,000, $50,000 overnight. It doesn't work that way. I mean, maybe you'll get the luck of a draw and make a few thousand on 10. You're leveraging high. I do not recommend that. I think that everyone in trading should go about the right process and the right way of educating themselves, starting from the beginning and knowing which markets they want to trade, understanding market structure, understanding price action, because those two things are king when it comes to being able to read what you see and what you believe is going on in the charts. Because there's only one major form or master entity, I should say master entity, or masterminded, don't want to say individuals, but the banks and institutions, what I'm trying to draw at, okay? They're the ones that are really pushing and pulling the markets. They're the ones that are causing the markets to move the way they are, and we have to be able to understand and move with them as small individuals in this big sea. We're small fish in a big tank with bigger sharks. They will eat us up. They will gobble us up real quick. But if you can educate yourself properly and understand how the market is moving and flowing and being able to read, because that's all it is, being able to read something. I talk about the analogy behind being able to read a book. If you can simply read a book, okay, whether it's the Bible, whether it's a storyline of a novel, or whatever it may be, just picking something up, being able to understand and get the message from it. All right. It's the same thing. Just like being able to read the charts and understanding what's going on your charts. Simple as that. So trying to shift over from like I say, a 9-to-5 job or a shift level job, and you want to get into trading, I'll take it slow. Just kind of dabble it, but start at the beginning to understand which markets you want to trade. Find out about the market you want to trade. Then do your homework as far as, all right, what else do I need to know? I want to trade futures. I want to trade the indices. Then you need to figure out, what platform you possibly want to use. What trading platforms for futures are there out there with brokers, things of that nature. From the beginning, I wouldn't go in and start putting a bunch of money into my brokerage account. I would try to find some free version of a platform and then get some real-time experience on the charts. I'm not saying you go live, but get some experience in demo and simulation and to understand, to see how the market moves. But do your homework and understand the core elements or concepts that you're going to need to understand when it comes to trading. And I'm telling you right now, if you can understand market structure and be able to read market structure and follow price action, and the next steps are going to be devising a strategy and putting together a trading plan, and just go online, just like most people do, and Google or go to YouTube and I know there's a lot of information out there, but just kind of do the step-by-step process. Don't overthink. Don't make it complicated. Just look for the simple things that you need to know. And I'm telling you, market structure, price action are king to trading. You don't need all the fancy indicators. If anybody's ever told you, well, try this. The more you do that, the more confusing and more just crazy that your charts are going to look. And if you're waiting for all these different things to line up, in the stars to all line up in the galaxy, trust me, that doesn't work. All right. Simplicity is what works when trading. Being able to visually see what's going on when it comes to the market. So someone that's looking to get out of their current job situation, maybe you've been at a job 20 years, maybe you're ready to retire and you want to be able to work from home and make a few bucks, okay? You're going to get that retirement money coming in, and you want to be able to do something else with your life and make some few extra money, whether it's part-time or full-time. This is a great opportunity because you can do it 23 hours a day, 5 days a week, and it doesn't really matter where you're at as long as you got connection to the internet, correct? And a charting platform and money in your account. And that's basically all it really takes. But the bigger part of it is it's not about the money. You know, it's more so about being able to read and understand what's going on within the markets. Because once you understand market structure and price action, you can trade any market. Now, some markets are going to have more detailed things that you need to pay close attention to, like options, okay? That's why I don't trade options. Nothing against it, but I just think that I like to get my trades and get out, not hold positions, and not have to worry about if there's going to be time decay and basically my profits rotting away. Where I, even though I'm up in the money, I'm really not winning as much as I should be. We don't have that problem when it comes to trading futures. So trading futures is the best opportunity. I'm seeing lots of things going on the internet. I'm seeing lots of talking about Forex and other markets and people switching over, traders switching over to futures. Honestly speaking, I've been trading the futures since day one. I've been talking about it since day one, and it's the best markets to trade. And no matter whose channel you go to on YouTube, that may be a Forex or options trader, mostly everyone is talking about the future markets real heavy today because that's where it's at. Some people are just opening their eyes to see that, but it is true. It is what it is. But yeah, it doesn't take much to get into this business. It really doesn't. It just takes a sense of foresight, a sense of putting in the work, being very, how should I say, disciplined, very patient, very structured individual, doing your homework, again, market structure and price action and determining which markets in the futures you want to trade. But it's definitely doable. Whether you want to do it from a part-time standpoint, you can do that too. Maybe you want to keep your full-time job at 9 to 5 because you love it that much. And you want to trade futures on the side. Then do it in the evening time. There's the Asian session. There's the London session. Do it on your lunch break, Because really, be honest with you, you don't have to sit in front of the charts all day long. I trade anywhere between an hour and 2 hours a day max, and that's it. And most of that's in the morning time because most of the volume is in the morning. Okay, we're talking about the U.S. session, New York session. In the evening, not evening, but in the afternoon session, 2 to 3, I like to look at the market as well. And I don't do a whole lot of trading unless I see something unfold. Could be in a level or a zone I'm waiting for the market to approach and trying to see if it's going to react at that or reject it. Then I'll take a shot. But most of my trading takes place in the morning time as it stands right now. Because right now, it's 9:25. We're 5 minutes away from the markets to open Eastern time. And I'm getting ready to wrap this video up for one, okay? Because I'm going to get over to trading. Now, how much money can you make out of trading? It's all I want you to put into it, okay? Yeah, you can flip $1,000 and make some money. And you should have a goal as far as, I guess maybe how much you're looking to make in a sense. You're not going to take $1,000 and turn $1,000 in one day and make $1,000. It's going to take time. Maybe you tell yourself, I want to make $100 on my 1,000 today. That's all I want to do. Okay. And you may have to put in 2 trades or so, but it's doable, especially with the NASDAQ. Okay. And I highly recommend trading the micros, but you can slowly build up an account. You could have $1,000, make $500 by the end of the week, and now you're up $1,500, right? Okay, or you're up $500 over what you put in for $1,000. You keep doing that by the end of the month, and you made two grand on $1,000 you put in. So that's flipping that money. You could do that. And you could possibly make more. It just depends. But as you increase in the amount, or start to see your account slowly start to grow, then you can leverage a little more. But I don't leverage a lot. Okay, for me, it's not about the rush to make a lot of money. It's about growth in the end. Okay, and that's why today I'm only still trading 2 and 3 contracts. I've been trading for 13 years because I know how to trade in the sense of I'm looking for bigger moves, 10-point moves on the NASDAQ. You know, you only need a few point move on the ES futures, okay? But that's trading the E-minis. You can do the same exact thing trading the micros. They move the same way. So you can trade the micros. Again, I recommend that for anybody who's starting off, whether part-time or full-time, and you are just getting your feet wet into the markets. But I'm going to stop and push that term, market structure and price action, because you really need to master that. I'm telling you, don't think just because you have a strategy that you're going to be able to become successful. Strategies work, but you got to be able to read the market to for the strategy to work. Okay, the strategy should come after the fact. It should market structure, understanding what's going on, and then setting the strategy up according to the direction of which way the market is moving, so you understand which way you need to trade and use that strategy correctly. All right. So yes, it's definitely doable to, work part-time, keep the full-time job, 9 to 5, or maybe work a shift level job, whatever it is, or you can go into this thing full-time. But I'm here to tell you, take baby steps in doing it. Prove to yourself that you can be consistent over a period of time. I'm not talking about a couple weeks. Give yourself a few months to see that you can do it, because that's the worst thing you want to do is quit from where you were having a constant income, a steady income, and then you're just very shaky about getting into the markets full time. You take that leap of faith, and then it doesn't work out, and then you got to go right back because you've blown your account several times to the job or to another job to work again and start building some capital back up to start saving so you can try it all over again. You don't want to do that, okay? Put your best foot forward, okay? Give it a shot, but do it at a slow, steady pace and prove to yourself that you can be consistent in this business. But that's all I want to share with you today, guys. I just want to be kind of one-on-one, have a discussion with you. I know lots of individuals love conversations like this because it puts them in the right mindset, especially those that may be beginner traders that are really coming across this video and they're finding information in this saying, okay, yeah, it's very doable, it's very possible. I hear this individual talking about and hear what they're trying to say. I'm going to take that route or approach and take it at a steady pace and be slow about doing so, okay? Remember, it's not about who's getting at the end the fastest, it's about, slow and steady wins the race, not being fast right out the gate. We know what happens. You jump out fast out there, halfway through, the gas is ran out, and then you're flat on your butt, okay? Or in your face. But yeah, I appreciate everyone tuning into this video. Hopefully this video helped someone out there or help many individuals out there. If you are a person or individual who's part of this community, share the information. Click that share button. Share within your own social media platforms or outlets, whether that's Facebook or TikTok, Instagram, whatever it may be. You found value in any video here in the channel, share it with your colleagues, your work colleagues, or your family, your friends. Just spread the information, because I truly want to see people become successful and succeed. And that's why I make so many videos. I make them back to back to back to back, because I want to see people succeed. And I put this information, I make it public without charging a fee of like a trading course or a mentorship or anything like that, because I'm not an educator, I'm not a teacher. I'm just sharing what I know and how I do it and how I trade through my own personal experience. And if you choose to become an elite channel member, yeah, that's $6.99 a month, but that's through the YouTube tier platform, where it's a tier-based program to basically support me as a content creator, and you do receive perks and rewards back. And when the thing that I love to give back and show people is my trade breakdowns and go into detail about those trades. So if you're interested in becoming an elite member, if you go down to the lower portion of this video in the description, you'll see a link to the Discord, which is free. And then you have where it says become an elite channel member or elite member. You can sign up for $6.99 a month, and you get the perks and rewards that come with that program or tier, along with the trade breakdowns that I give and the video playlist of videos, which people have found very helpful because they don't have to watch 700 and plus videos here on the channel. Yes, I put out a lot of content because I want to see people succeed. But I appreciate everyone tuning in. If you found value here on the video, please make sure to smack that like button, okay? Also, if you're not a current subscriber, please take the time to go ahead and click on the sub button and make sure you turn on all your post notifications so you never miss one of the uploads. I'll see everyone in the next one. Take care and have a safe trading day.